engage you.
No, don't do that, boy.
Hey, boy. Hey.
Yeah, I have a commentary.
Yeah. Hello, you're welcome to the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Today is Tuesday, 17th of September 2024. And it is a live coverage of the first game of the day between Falcons FC that are wearing their respective blue jersey, while Medina, the Super Cup champions and the knockouts, are wearing white and green jersey here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And you're watching live, it is the Gambia 24 TV. Don't forget to like and follow our channel both on Facebook and YouTube. And once again with you, the commenting text is the regular SRLO. And joining me shortly will be Lamin Efesane. And the ball being cleared off on air from the goalkeeper of Falcons FC in Jibril Fight. And Falcons will try to do something. Ball being switched to their number 12 in the far left-hand side of the playing pitch, being brought down, but the central referee is not interested. After the number 12, the Sesdo was brought down, and it will be a throw that Falcons FC will benefit through their number 26 in Modu Lamin Chati. It will be a throw that they will benefit through their number 12, the Sesdo in the left-hand side. Send a long lengthy one deep in the 8-yard box of Medina. A rebound ball came inside from the number 22 of Falcons FC. Whose block, that is Modu Jami, whose shot was well blocked, and it will be a throw that Falcons will benefit. In the far right-hand side of the playing field, ball being switched, and play goes on, said the central referee. Lamin Efesane, welcome to Serekunda East Mini Stadium today.
Well, thank you very much, Isa, and it's a pleasure once again to be here. And just like you said, I think it is a great day and a very, very big game for that matter, because looking at the two teams here, Medina is a household name when it comes to Serekunda East football, and the fan base can even tell you that, because a lot of people come out to follow them. They are just not very far from the park here. Falcon has also been the one-time champion here at the Serekunda East, but those were long days ago in around 2011-12, and this season they've won one game, they've drawn one, they have only 3 points, while Medina have played only one game and they draw it, they have only 1 point. So this is the second game for Medina, while Falcons are playing their second to last game. So perhaps it's going to be very much interesting, as they are all in their favorite jerseys. Falcons are at home, that's why they are in their famous blue, while Medina are in their white jersey also.
Yeah, as a media officer of Falcons FC, what do you think Falcons need today to maintain themselves in the Nawettan League?
Well, all they need today is just a win, and if they cannot collect a win, then they need to pick up a draw so that they can put a do or die in their last game, because last season Falcons was not that much, very much good. They nearly relegated, but thank God they are able to maintain themselves. So this season also, the board from Falcons have packed this team not to relegate, and anything beyond that would be an expectation, but of course we don't put more pressure on them as well, and that's why you can see it's a very young team that we are trying to use as an experimental setup, so that we can have players that can climb out to play for the first division. Alex, number 11, was the goal scorer in the first game, and is direct from the local Nawettan to this particular matured or professional Nawettan in the Gambia here. So like you said, what is expected here today is for them to put up a respectable fight and put up more energy, because Medina are a very good team when it comes to ball possession. So we need them to collect maximum 3 points or at least a point from this game here, because this is one of the toughest opponents.
Thank you very much. That is Lamin Efesane, ball being cleared from Falcons goalkeeper in Jibril Fight, who tried to connect with Alex Gomez, but it's a recovered ball here for Medina in the left-hand side through their number 10 in Kausu Spanian, being dispossessed, and it will be a throw that Medina have to benefit in the far left-hand side of the playing field through their number 12 in Kemba Jeju, who tried to rule a long 21, but they defended by the number 2 of Falcons in Suleiman accurate, and it will be a throw that Medina have to benefit. Another ball being sent, another well defended ball from the number 32 of Falcons in Mudu Jame, and Medina will try to build from the left in the playing pitch. The ball being rolled to the number 2, who was unable to find the number 14, and the ball is out of play. It will be a throw that Falcons will benefit through Mudu Lamin Chati. They are number 26, Daddy sent a long length one in the own half of Medina. And the play here that Alex Gomez have to benefit, and that's the high boot. And it will be a free kick that Falcons FC will benefit in the own half of Medina FC. That was a brilliant ball of play among Falcons FC player, and it seems like Medina are very careful with Alex Gomez.
Yeah, like I said, he's a very pacey individual, and coaches knows what's best for them. Today they bring in another new young striker, and previously we used to see a physical striker, but today I think Alex is operating from his original right position there, where he can always try to cross-cut in and sometimes take his left foot to put the ball in. So like you said, he's a very, very fast boy. So I think the defense line for Medina needs to read out him. If not, he could be a threat for them tonight.
That was a free kick being well blocked by Medina centre-backs while they played. And that was a safety ball from Medina number 4, Mudu Lamin. And it will be a throw that Falcons will benefit. Throw being taken quickly, and Falcons will try to operate in the own 80-yard box of Medina. Another off ball from the number 11 of Falcons in Alex Gomez, and the ball is out of play. It will be a throw that Medina FC have to benefit in the far left-hand side of the playing field, and they are number 12. In Demba Jayo will deliver that one. Demba finds the number 11 on the left-hand side of the playing pitch. Medina still moving the ball back to Demba. Demba make a long length cross, and that was a good-headed ball from the Falcons centre-back, and Falcons will try to operate on the left hand. The right-hand side of the playing pitch to Mudu Jame. They are number 22 being dispossessed, and number 10 of Medina in Kautu Sani was unable to control that ball, and it will be a throw that Falcons FC will benefit the right-hand side of the playing pitch, and ball is taking the own half of Medina. Another defended ball from their number 17. And the ball is out of play. A throw that Falcons FC will benefit the right-hand side of the playing pitch. And a long length one being sent towards Alex Gomez, the number 11. Ball still on Alex's feet. And that was a brilliant drive inside the 18-yard box for Alex. And that was a fine shot being blocked, and it will be a corner that Falcons FC will benefit, and it will be the first corner for Falcons in the right-hand side of the playing pitch, and they are number 16 will be the player to deliver that one. That is Sesdo in the right-hand side of the playing pitch. Sarmege look plenty corners, and it went straight to the hands of Medina goalkeeper Intijan Bajinka, the captain of the team. Bajinka, who dressed in all ash color and black, will be the player to deliver that ball for Medina FC. That is Intijan Bajinka. Bajinka sent a long length one deep in the own half of Falcons FC. Headed ball through their number 14, Ibrahim Mansali. Another challenge now. Falcons will recover this ball through Mudu Lamin Chati, who was unable to control that ball, and it will be a throw that Medina FC will benefit through their number 2. Send a long length one in the old half of Falcons FC. Ball being recovered, and now Falcons through their number 12 will try to swing the play to Alex Gomez in the far right-hand side of the playing field. Well recovered by the number 12 of Medina FC. That is Demba Jeju. And Demba rolled that ball to the number 10. Being dispossessed, and it will be a foul that Medina FC will benefit in their own half. Ball being taken quickly, and it will be a case 1v1. And it is a recovered ball from Falcons centre-back, who rolled that ball to the goalkeeper in Jibril Fight, who have to face any moment to send that ball out. And it will be a recovered ball here for Medina. After full temporary referee play goes on, and ultimately he blew his whistle for a foul that Medina FC have to benefit in the right-hand side of the playing pitch in the whole half of Falcons FC. And still now, if you're watching live, it is the Gambia 24 TV. scored on Facebook and YouTube. A free kick that Medina FC have the benefit on the left-hand side of the playing pitch, and Falcons goalkeeper in Jibril Faye have to make one-man wall. Free kick position that Medina FC have the benefit. Player number 12 in Gambia, cross game inside the 8-yard box, and it then stays to the goalkeeper of Falcons FC in Jibril Faye. Try send a look 21, try to switch the play to the number 12, but there is covered goal for Medina center back. Another rebound game inside, been dispossessed, but play goes on. Now Falcons through their number 12 in the left-hand side of the playing pitch. Recovered ball for Medina FC that are trying to lace in order in the back of the playing pitch. A recovered one for Medina, holding lace to the number 10 in the far left-hand side. That is Kausi Sanyang driving towards the 80-yard box of Falcons. Being brought, and it is a plenty according to the central bench. That was a brilliant run from Kausi Sanyang.
Well, I think the run was very, very important, and I think the player knew very well after his first sprint. He knew the defender following him, Amara Sonko, is not that much pacey footballer in terms of speed. So he decided to push himself and try to go inside the box. Once he entered in the box, I knew very well that any touch from Amara was going to be straight a penalty. So the player went inside the penalty area, dragged the ball to his right side. That's a very good skill, and Amara could have avoided the player, but taking his leg off him is a penalty.
That's a plenty according to the central referee, and it will be a free kick, or it will be a plenty rather, that Medina have the benefit, and this be the opening of the deadlock in today's encounter. And it seems like they are number 4 in Mudulami Ying will be the player to deliver that one for Medina FC. That Medina take the lead away to Mudulami Ying, and Falcons FC goalkeeper Jibril Faye standing firm on the ground waiting for Mudulami kickball. And Medina have a big chance to lead the tie here from the plenty spot, and Mudulami will be the player to deliver that ball for Medina FC. We can see the Falcon goalkeeper Jibril Faye is calm on the goal front line, and he is ready to save that ball for Medina, the Falcon side. And Mudulami going backward steps to deliver that ball for Medina FC. Yes! That was a brilliant save from Jibril Faye.
Yeah, Jibril, like I said, he is also a very young player scouted by Falcon from Makumbaya. He plays for a team in Makumbaya called Niji United, and I think he's a tall, lanky man. He knew very well already before the defender will come to kick the ball. He knew where the ball was going and went to the right direction, get the ball. And this could also build up Falcon to come up in the game. And also, if Medina are not very much careful, this could also try to kill their spirit. But nonetheless, it's too early for us to play. But a very good save by a very young goalkeeper in Jibril.
That was a brilliant save from Jibril Faye, who denied Medina from leading from the plenty spot. And Medina will try to play from the back of their own half. A ball in rule to the number 3. And now to their number 14, who was unable to control that ball. That is Lamin Baji. And Falcons will try to do something through their number 12. Win this process, that is Noah Sedi. And the central referee is not interested, and it will be a play here for Medina through their number 10. And it's a foul according to the central referee that Medina FC have the benefit. Falcon player number 2 is down on the ground, that is Suleiman Kure is still on the ground, and the central referee has to pause the game to check the player who is still down on the ground, and you have to call the medical team to attend the player, that is Mudu Suleiman Danka, and the central referee speaking, extending words with Falcon FC players. And it seems like the players are not happy with the referee's decision.
Yeah, that's normal in football, that the referee decision may not go fine for all the players, especially when it is against you. I think what they are claiming there was a hand flick from the player who passed that particular ball. But I think what I've seen is that the player has already released the ball, and the one who is down now has been charging from behind. I think that's why the referee let the fair play to continue. But knowing very well that the ball lost already, he has to bring it back for Medina foul. It's a correct call.
That was a correct call according to Lami Efesane, and Falcons number 2 in Suleiman Danka is still on the ground receiving assistance from the medical team in the own half of Medina FC. And you're watching live, it is the Gambia 24 TV. Don't forget to like and follow our channels more on Facebook and YouTube. And it is a live coverage of the ongoing Serapuna Sports Development Organization. Nawettan, the 2024 group stage is mine. It's between Falcons FC and Medina. And Falcons, ball being signed from Medina player inside the 8-yard box of Falcons FC. Well blocked, and it is a one ball for Falcons through their number 17 who has been dispossessed. The play goes on, and Medina, they try to operate through Kautu Sanyang. They are number 10. The left hand side, Sanyang send a long length cross and a good headed ball from Budlami Tati, the number 26 of Falcons FC. And Medina tried to play. That was a brilliant one from their number 2 being dispossessed, and Medina will try to play through Budlami Ning. They are number 4. Who try to lift up with the number 10 in Kausu, and it's a one ball for Falcons FC through Mudu Jame. They are number 22 who sent a long lengthy one towards Alex Gomez. He was unable to control that ball, and it will be a throw that Medina FC have to benefit through their number 12 in Gambia. Jaji sent a long lengthy one. That was a well defended ball from Falcons FC number 2 in Suleiman Danda, and it will be another throw that Medina have to benefit through Demba Jajo. They are number 12. Demba sent a long lengthy one, another headed ball. From Falcons FC number 4. That is Amara Sisao, and the ball is out of play. It will be another throw that Medina have to benefit through Demba Jajo. It is throw after throw on the sidelines in the right hand side of the playing pitch. Ball back to Demba Jajo, who sent a long lengthy one. He finds the number 14 who was unable to control that ball, and Falcons will try to penetrate here in the left hand side of the playing pitch. Ball to their number 12, the Nuha Sedi. Sedi was unable to control that ball, and it will be a play here for Medina. And Mudulami Chatim get that ball for Falcons FC, and it's a foul. It's a very interesting encounter for the two sides, Falcons and Medina. FST nil here at the Serakunda Ismail Stadium. What are you going to expect ahead of the first half?
Well, almost at this moment we've almost played about 18 to 19 minutes, and so far so good. I think the only difference that we have seen is the fact that Medina had a penalty, and which was saved. But so far so good. I think Medina are somehow more comfortable on the ball as it stands, and they just need to utilize something out of it in the first half, or else they are allowing Falcons to grow in the game. And once they settle, it can be a tremendous move for Falcons.
Oh yeah, indeed. And it will be a play here for Medina in the left hand side through their number 5. That was Mamina Baji, and it is a one ball for Falcons FC. Ball being laid to their number 16, who make a low cross inside the 8-yard box. Danger being cleared by Medina center back, and the player, the number 10, Kausu Sanyang, was unable to control that ball, and it will be a throw that Medina or Falcons FC have the benefit through their number 22 in Mudu Jame in the right hand side of the playing pitch. Mudu Jame make a cross, make a throw rather, and it is a free kick inside the whole half of Medina. And ultimately the central red down to blue is whistle for a corner that Falcons FC have to benefit. And the corner will be delivered by their number 16, Isimu Sar, in the right hand side of the playing pitch. Isimu Sar will deliver that one for Falcons FC in the left hand side of the playing pitch. Cross came inside, a headed one! That was a wonderful delivered ball from Isenu Sar, a headed ball at the back of the net. MS Falcons are leading.
Yeah, that was a very good cross from the far side there. It was coiled in by a left-footed player, and it came straight onto the head of the goalkeeper. I think this could be a lack of concentration by the defense line. Also, a lack of communication, because it came to the 6-yard, center yard of the 6-yard, where the goalkeeper was in no man's land. Why did he stay inside the post? And he was nowhere. He didn't even see who got the ball to the net. So I think it was a lack of communication, but also a lack of concentration from the defense line.
And
Falcons are up 1-0 at the moment. This was what I was saying. They were much more comfortable on the ball, but if they don't capitalize, this was the only close chance that Falcons had, and they put it in the net.
That was an excellent play and a goal. Falcons are leading currently by a good to nil, and it will be a free kick that Medina FC have the benefit. Also, it will be another set piece that they should capitalize on. And a free kick that Medina will benefit in the own half of Falcons FC. And a free kick to me. The Falcons goalkeeper Jibril Fai have to make 3-man war. And the free kick in a promising positions that Medina FC have to capitalize on. And ball being delivered inside the 80-yard box and headed 1-4. And it went straight to the hands of Falcons goalkeeper Jibril Fai. Send a long lane to one deep in the own half of Medina in the left hand side of the playing field. A headed ball which then around 4-1 from Demba Jaju, and it was a through, and that was a poor control from Falcons number 11 in Alex Gomez, and the boys had to play a throw that Medina have to benefit. Now Kausu back to Demba Jaju. Jaju send a long lane to one. A headed ball from Falcons number 2 in Suleiman Dangda, and a recovered ball for Medina. Ball being dispossessed. A throw that Medina have to benefit again. Demba Jaju will be the player to deliver that ball. Roll the ball to the number 8 in Mudulamin Sise. Started Sise back to Demba. Demba make a low cross, a headed ball. Well, save the ball from Amara Sisa of Falcons FC, and a throw that Medina have to benefit again. Demba roll that ball to the number 8 in Mudulamin Sise. Back to Demba, who is driving towards the own half of Falcons in their process, and that was a brilliant defended ball from Falcons number 17 in Abdurrahman Jaro, and it will be a throw that Medina have to benefit. Demba roll the ball back, and a cross game inside out of the 80-yard box of Falcons FC that get been defended, and it will be another rebound that Falcons will benefit. Headed ball now. Falcons, ball being recovered now to Medina number 23 in Ibrahim Ajaro. Cross game inside the 80-yard box of Falcons FC, and Falcons will try to recover that ball again to their number 24. Ball being released to Alex Gomez. Alex first touch was too heavy to control that ball, and ball to Medina captain in Tijan Bajinka. Bajinka has to send that ball away in the left-hand side, and that was a well-pressured ball from Falcons players towards Bajinka, who have to send the ball out of the playing field, and it will be a throw that Falcons FC will benefit in the own half of Medina. And throw to be taken by Mudulamin Chati, the number 26 of Falcons FC, the left-hand side of the playing field. Chati sent a long lane to one deep in the 80-yard box of Medina, and it went straight to the hands of Medina goalkeeper in Lamin Otijan Bajinka, who sent a long lane to one. Tried to release Kausu. Get that one. Kausu here going and driving towards here for Medina FC. Player that is Kausu. Brilliant ball from Kausu. Release the ball to the number 15. Cutting back to Kausu. Late that one. A fantastic strike from Medina FC through Ibrahim Ajaro. Is an equalizing goal from Ibrahim Ajaro. A brilliant ball being played by Kausu Sayang, the number 10 of Medina, who have to make that ball to Ibrahim Ajaro. Jalo just fine, a tap inside the 80, inside the goal post of Falcons FC, and Medina are back in the game.
Yes, it seems like we're expecting to see sort of more goals in this game, because now they got one back. They are already 1-1, and this one also was a defensive lapses from the right side there where the cross comes from, and the player was just free on the edge of the area to just put the ball in the net. That's a wonderful goal by Medina. They can even add it.
And here Medina will recover again through their number 2 being dispossessed. Now Falcons FC try driving towards the own half, and it's a foul after Their number 16 in Isenu Sar was dispossessed. And the central referee is not interested with that fast play, and the ball will be retaken. And that was a quick one. Now to Isenu Sar, the number 16, who rolled the ball to their number 22 in the far left hand side of the playing pitch. And Modu Jame was unable to get that one for Falcons FC. Through that Medina will benefit. Through Demba Jaji, who sent a long lane to one. And they find Modu Lamin Sise, ball being crossed, and Modu Lamin Chati recover that ball to Falcons. They send a long lane to one. A headed ball to Falcons. Number 14, who finds his teammate and recovered ball for Medina. Now to their goal scorer in Ibrahim Ajalo and the right hand side of the playing pitch. Now to their number 5, still driving forward, and that was a brilliant recovered ball here for Falcons FC through Abdurrahman Jalo. Release the ball to their number 2 in Sedi. Now to Sad. Sad back to Mudu Jame in the left hand side of the playing pitch for Falcons FC. Jame still going. He make a cross. And that was a well defended ball from Medina centre backs. Now Kausu Sayang, the number 10 of Medina, try to do something. Well recovered ball for Falcons. Medina player being dispossessed. And Isibu Sad get that one for Falcons. Sad lead the ball to Noah Sedi in the far left hand side of the playing pitch. Noah get that one for Falcons. A cross game inside. In block, and it will be a corner that Falcons FC will benefit. Another set piece for Falcons again.
Yes, I think they are good. They've got Abdurrahman, who is a very tall guy. They've got Alex, who is also a medium-sized guy. And they've also got the likes of Chati, who are very powerful in the air. So I think Medina needs to be careful with some of these set pieces. They scored them from a corner. And here comes another consecutive corner, but from a different direction.
And the ball being taken quickly now to Noah Sedi. Sedi make a low cross inside. And that was too close to a goal. He didn't have to kick the cross back.
Was some inches away from the crossbar. I think if you ask him, his intention was to make a cross, but it would have been an accidental goal from the player himself, and he would love it. He nearly celebrated, but he just went inches across the crossbar.
And it will be a goal kick that Medina FC have to benefit through their goalkeeper Intijan Bajinka. Bajinka, who dressed in ash and black color, sent a long lane to one in the far left hand side of the playing pitch. He finds Demba Jajo, well recovered ball. Now to Sanyang, being dispossessed by Falcons FC player. Now to their number 2, Falcons being dispossessed, and play goes on set by the central referee. And speed of play to Ibrahim Jalo, the goal scorer of Medina FC. Jalo still going across game inside. A well defended ball from Falcons centre back, and a recovered ball now to Ibrahim Jalo for Medina FC. Jalo leaves the ball to their number 2. Send a long way to one inside the 80-yard box of Falcons. Recovered ball to Isenu Sar, who tried to switch the play to Alex Gomez in the far left hand side of the playing pitch, and it's a throw that Falcons FC will benefit. And their number 22 in Modu Jame will be the player to deliver that one for Falcons FC in the left hand side of the playing pitch. We can also see on the stands, Medina supporters are really cheering their players on the stands, and play here for Falcons. Now Alex Gomez still driving towards the 80-yard box, and a cross being and a cross being defended, and it will be a corner that Falcons FC will benefit in the left hand side of the playing pitch. And it will be a corner for Falcons. It's in Usar. Their number 16 will deliver that ball. Cross game inside the 80-yard box of Medina, and there's a recovered ball here for Falcons through their number 4. Amarana Sisahao, who cross was blocked by Medina players, and it will be another set piece that Falcons FC will benefit in the right hand side of the playing pitch. It is corner after corner that Falcons have to capitalize on Efesane. It's another corner that Falcons they should capitalize on.
Yes, the first one they just take a slow, quick one, and that is a pass and a cross. This one, it seems like the person will deliver it in the area. Let's see what is going to come out from this. Alex is in the middle, waiting for it.
And Suleiman will deliver that one for Falcons. Ball being sent inside the 80-yard box. A defended ball from Medina FC centre backs, and it's a safety from Falcons number 12 in Nawettan, and it will be a throw that Medina have the benefit. Throw them by Jaju, who leaves the ball to the number 6 in Adamajaro. And that throw will be retaken. And the central referee is extending towards with Falcons FC number 16 or 14 rather, in Ibrahima Mansari. And it's another defended ball from Abdurrahman Carlo, and a throw that Medina FC has the benefit again in the left hand side. And Jeju get that one to Mudu Lamin Sise. They are number 8. Another ball from Lamin, Jeju, and it went wide. A throw that Falcons FC has the benefit, and they are number 14. Ibrahima Mansali will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. And Mansali sent a long left one, a headed ball, and this process that's a foul according to the central referee after Falcons number 22 in Mudu Jane was being found by the Medina FC player, and it will be a free kick that Falcons FC have the benefit. And this time around through their number 14 in Ibrahima, who sent a long left one, and that was too wide. It went straight to the hands of Medina goalkeeper in Tijan Bajinka. The captain rolled that ball in the right left hand side now to Ibrahima Jallo. A brilliant force touch from Jallo. Recovered one to Mudulamin Chati for Falcons FC. Chati sent a long length one, a headed ball from Medina centre backs, and now Falcons will try to defend that ball through their number 4 in Adama Sisao. Amarana Sisao rather, and it is a throw that Medina have to benefit in the left hand side of the playing pitch. And Demba Jaju will deliver that one. Demba through the number 14 in Lamin Baji, back to Demba. And Lamin Baji has been this defense play goes on to the central referee. And Medina through their number 10. Try to trouble the Falcons goalkeeper, and that went wide. And it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have the benefit. It is still 1-1 for the two sides, Falcons and Medina. And you're watching live. It is the Gambia 24 TV. Don't forget to like and follow our channels both on Facebook and YouTube. We get you covered for the mistakes happening in the world of sports. And we do. I am Esano, and my analysis for today is Lamin FM Sane, and our camera operator is Joseph Mendy. A free kick that, or a goal kick that Falcons will benefit through Jibril Pai. Send it on 21. He finds the number 12 in Nuha City. That was a force. Brilliant touch from Nuha. Now to Abdurrahman Jaro, who was unable to leave to their teammate. A headed ball from Mudu Lamin Chati. Another headed one from Amarana Sisao. And a recovered ball for Medina FC through their number 10, who leaves the ball to the number 10 in Kautu Sayang. And a ball being sent to a safety by Falcons number 14 in Ibrahim Ajaro. Through being taken quickly. A cross game inside the 80-yard box of Falcons, and that was an excellent shot ball from Jibril Fai, the goalkeeper of Falcons. And Fai will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. Fai who dressed in yellow shirt and ass polo shot. Deliver that one for Falcons FC. Now Abdurrahman Jaro, who tried to trick the play to the left hand side of the playing pitch, and it's a handball. And it will be a free kick that Falcons FC have the benefit in the left hand side of the playing pitch. And FS, it is still 1-1. It is a very interesting time for the two sides.
Yeah, I think like I said, the game is now becoming much more interesting, because now the two teams are all at their tips, trying to hold the ball, play their own tactics. You can see that Falcons have now swing to some long ball tactics, whereby they use their fullbacks that are making the run, and Alex is now coming a little bit inside to help the striker, while the other defensive midfielders are also pushing forward to end, so that they galvanize the central midfield for themselves. They gain a free kick from an angle where they scored a goal from.
And it will be a free kick to be taken quickly inside the 80-yard box. A headed one to Medina centre backs. A rebound came in, and that was a spectacular shot from the number 22 in Mudu Jame, and it went wide. And it will be a goal kick that Medina FC have to benefit again in their own half. And their goalkeeper in Tijan Bajinka will deliver that ball for Medina FC. Tijan, the team captain, is not in the east. He lays the ball to his centre backs. Ball being rolled to their number 2 in Lamin Baji. And it's a one ball here for Falcons through to Senusar. Ball being released to the number 12. And it will be a 2 that Medina FC have the benefit in the own half of Falcons FC. And a long length one through Lamin Baji for Medina. And a recovered ball here for Falcons through Amarana Sisao after sending a long length one deep in the own half of Medina. A headed ball from Falcons number 2 in Suleiman Tanka. And it will be a chase away here for Medina. Now a recovered ball Falcons through Ibrahim Ajaro. Roll the ball through Jibril 5. Jibril send a long length one, a headed ball and a recovered one for Medina FC through their number 14. Ball being dispossessed by Tati Modulami, and it will be a foul, a free kick that Medina have the benefit. And their number 2 in Lamin Baji. Baji Lamin will be the player to deliver that one for Medina FC. And a quick one being taken across from Baji. And a recovered ball to Kausu Sanya, who was unable to control that ball. And another mispass from Falcons FC. Now Modulani sees they get that one for Medina. A cross game inside the 80-yard box of Falcons. Danger being avoided by Modulani Chati, number 26. Another headed one. And it's a recovered ball for Falcons FC. And Amarana Sisao have to send that ball out of the playing pitch. And it will be a throw that Medina FC have to benefit on the left hand side of the playing pitch. And their number 12 in Demba Jayo will deliver that one for Medina FC. Demba finds Kausi Sanya with number 10. And Kausi rolls the ball to the number 4 in Modulani Nying, who has to roll the ball to the goalkeeper in Tijan Bajinka. Bajinka back to Modulani Nying, the number 4 of Medina in the left hand side of the playing pitch. Ball back to Modulani Nying. Nying make a low cross being blocked by the number 2 of Falcons. And cross being sent. And Modulani Chati have to head that ball for Falcons FC. Recovered one for Medina to Lamin Jalo or Ibrahim Jalo, being dispossessed by Modu Jame. And Ibrahim recovered that ball again for Medina. Back to Ibrahim Jalo, the number 23. Was well closed by Ibrahim Ajalo. A cross came inside now to Medina. Ball being laid to their number 2. And back to the number 10 in Kausu Sayang. Sayang, can he make something? Driving towards the 80-yard box. And still going. He's been brought down, but the center probably is not interested. Now Isenu Sar get that one for Falcons FC. That was a brilliant ball from Sar Isenu, the number 16, who tried to connect with Alex. No, he couldn't. And a recovered ball from Medina FC in their own half. Ball to their number 6 in Adam Ajalo. And the Medina player has been dispossessed. Falcons will benefit through this play. And that was a spectacular pass from Isenu Sar towards the number 24. Shot being blocked. And the central referee has blew his whistle for a foul, a free kick that Falcons have to benefit just inches away from the 80-yard box of Medina FC. And it will be a foul that Falcons FC have to benefit. And that will be a free kick. FS in a very dangerous position, and the Falcons will benefit.
I think so far so good in the game. There is no other free kick that is betterly positioned than this one, because it is currently right on the center of the 18-yard area where they need somebody who can execute the ball directly. Here, both left and right, anybody can take this ball. And there are some discussions among the players. I don't know who is going to take, but I think, like I said earlier on, Medina need to avoid some of this aerial ball, because they were being scored from aerial ball and they were nearly also being policed by the aerial ball. And here comes another ball, but this one we expect it to be a direct free kick rather than indirect. Let's see what will happen there, because Usenu is there, Tati among others.
It's a free kick that Falcons FC will benefit. 3 of their players are all standing before the ball. 5-man wall made by the Medina goalkeeper Intijan Bajinka, and will deliver this one for Falcons. It seems like Isenu Sari, number 16, and then number 12 in Nuhasedi are all standing before the ball for Falcons FC. And the fourth official have added 1 minute, and Isenu Sari delivered that one.
That's a wonderful goal. Wonderful goal from the number 16, the young boy Usenu. I think his left footed is a diamond foot. Like I told you, it could come from any angle. This is a free kick, as I was just saying, wonderfully executed and straight into the bottom corner of the net. One of the very rare sort of a goal. The goalkeeper again was in no man's land. He made his wall already, and the ball just looted into the corner of the net. You can see he's complaining that he has asked the wall to stay there. So the only side he can be is where the wall is not suited.
Oh yeah, and that was a spectacular free kick from Isenu Sar. And already he scored a goal and an assist, and it's a good start for Sar.
It's a good start for the lad. He assists for the other goal, and now he scored himself shortly before the break. Now, unless and until miracle happen in football, but I think after that 1 minute added on, we can say Falcons may go into the dressing room with a goal advantage.
And Falcons are leading by 2 goals to 1, and it will be a play for Medina through their number 14 in Lamin Baji. Baji still with the ball. He tried to make something, and 2 Falcons players after this possessive play goes on according to the central referee. Cross came inside through Medina number 2, and then they're being averted by Falcons number 4 in Amarana Sisao, and the central referee has blew his whistle for the end of the first half. FF, what is your assessment in the first period?
Predominantly, like I said, Medina United were on top of the game in the first quarter of an hour, and they were very much comfortable on ball position. In fact, it went up to another time where they feel that the fans have become the 12 men behind them, even though when they were down by a goal to nil, they were able to keep their position and move forward. But in a little while also, they were about to underrate their opponents. And like I said, in football, no matter how good you are on position, just give respect to your opponent. I think the little time they were giving disrespectful to their opponent was when they were all going up, forgetting themselves that they also need to do some defensive duties. So I think as it stands right now, it's a fair result. It's a fair result. The goal difference is the only thing in favor of Falcon. But if at all it's a ball-to-ball difference, I think Medina are slightly, if I'm to give them percentage, it would be a 2% ahead of Falcons in this first half. So not a bad first half. 3 goals. This is what the fans love to see. This is why the fans came with their drums. They want to see the net being sick. So we've seen the net sick 3 times, but in favor of Falcons with a 2-goal-to-1 advantage while we go into the break.
Well, we'll be going for a short break. When we return back, we'll give you the live coverage of the second half back from us. We'll be back shortly in the second. And hello, you welcome back in the second half of today's coin encounter between Falcons FC and Medina. Falcons in the second half, they will be playing from left to right, while Medina from right to left hand side of our commenting desk. Here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and the first half, Falcons we are leading by 2 goals to 0. By 2 goals to 1 rather. And the second half, it will be a very interesting second period for the 2 sides, Falcons and Medina. FS, welcome in the second period.
Interesting it is expected to be, knowing that Medina on their second game, Falcons on their third games. Medina want to come up back again, while Falcons want to extend their win. And a win for them today will automatically guarantee them next season football. I don't know the qualification, but that will ensure that they are not relegated, which is their primary target. So which means that Falcons can have their first target tonight if they win. And while Medina will want to impress their fans as well, because like I said, they create one of the most beautiful environment here tonight. Even from the young one to the older age are all out here to support them. But don't forget that this is just their second game, which means they still have a better advantage than Falcons over 2 games to come. But they would love to win this game or at least go home with a point.
Lamin or Haruna Jabang boys, that is Medina, are currently 2 goals to 1 down against Falcons FC. Falcons FC headed by coach Lamin S. Jamet. His primary target is to maintain in the Nawettan League Cup next season. And Falcons will try to play from the back. Ball being delivered to Alex, and Alex was unable to control that ball, and a rebound ball that Medina have to benefit through their number 2 in Lamin Baji, who have to send a lengthy one on the left hand side of the red bridge. Now that was a clearance ball from Falcons FC captain, that is Cesar Amarana, and a beautiful play And that was a poor one from Murulamin Chati. And Falcon player have to put that ball out for a corner that Medina FC have to benefit in the left-hand side of the playing pitch, and this will be the first one of the second half of this.
That's yet another corner for their side. Can they replicate what Falcons did to them in the first half from that corner?
Lamin Baji roll the ball to the number 2. That is Lamin Baji. Another cross kick inside, header ball from Lamin Baji. Another rebound. Well delivered ball. And it will be a counter play here for Falcons FC. 1v2. Alex still doing. He let the ball to Amarana. Back to Alex. And Amarana ball was well defended by Falcons. So Medina centre back. Now Medina FC through their number 12. Gambia Jaju to Kausu Sanya. Kausu back to Demba Jaju, the number 12. Still driving forward. He's going to pass the Kausu, but where the cover ball to Falcons FC. Mudu Jame, and the ball being sent to Alex Gomez. Headed one from Alex to Sar. Sar still driving forward the 80-yard box of Medina, and a brilliant corner twist ball. Now Alex Gomez throws the ball inside the 80-yard box of Medina FC. He finds the number 12 in Noah Sesdo for Falcons FC in the left-hand side. And now have to let the ball to the number 2 of Medina, and it will be a corner that Falcons FC have to benefit in the left-hand side of the playing pitch. Another set piece for Falcons FS. What are you expecting in this corner?
Similar tactic they have been employed, because that's the way they scored the goal. Would they want to go in for a change? But we are seeing the same players who normally goes up when they have the corner. That's the number 14, 17 and 24 are all inside the area for the corner of Falcons. So always we expect the ball to be landed around the penalty area there, and anyone can get it. I think Medina need to be very careful.
See the cross game inside, and the ball is out of play according to the assistant referee who is back. And that was a poor delivered ball from Sesdo. Ball be taken quick now to the number 5 of Falcons FC. Manina Baji, the left hand side of the pitch. Ball being recovered now for Falcons. To their number for Medina Rada, to their number 2, who led the ball to the number 14 in Lamin Baji, who was unable to control that one, and it will be a throw that Falcons FC after benefit in the left hand side of the playing pitch in their own half. And the ball will be taken by Murulamin Chati, they are number 26. And Murulamin sent a long lane to one, a headed ball to Medina, number 16. And Medina will have to play again here on the left hand side. Now ball to Lamin Baji. Well intercepted and well defended ball to Falcons FC captain, that is Amarara Seesaw. And it will be a corner that Medina FC have the benefit by left hand, right hand side of the playing pitch. And they are number 14 will be the player to deliver that one, that is Lamin Baji. You can see a Medina player, that is the number 2, is white in the left wing of the playing pitch. And Lamin Baji will be the player to deliver that ball. Baji cross game inside the 80-yard box, and Jibril has to get that one right. And he's down on the ground. That was a brilliant skill shown by Jibril Kai.
Yeah, I think he landed awkwardly. He's such a flexible guy. I wonder whether there was a communication, but he came, and the defender also knew the goalkeeper was coming, and he has to bend a little bit down. The goalkeeper got the ball, but it was on his own player, and I think that's why the referee didn't give a foul, but he was very flexible enough to re-grab the ball again. I think he's feeling some pain, but thank God he's back.
And it could be the first substitution for Medina on the sideline. That will be double, but they have to continue. So the substitution will be retaken, and it will be a fair play that Falcons FC have to benefit through their goalkeeper in Jibril 5. Wow, he was clearing the ball, and he get that one easy for Falcons FC. By who dressed in yellow shorts and as short corner has delivered that one now to Alex Gomez. Gomez was unable to control that ball. Falcons Medina Rada through their number 12 in Gambia Jaji, ruled the ball to Murulamin Sise. They are number 8 being dispossessed by Amarana Jalo. Now to Alex Gomez, the number 11 of Falcons FC. And it's a found that Medina have to benefit a double substitution. The number 14 of Medina, Lamin Baji, will be going off, and the number 8, Murulamin Sise, will only go in up and they will enjoy the rest of the game in substitution time. Being replaced by Jerry Sanyang, the number 33 and the number 17 in Omar Toure. Double substitution made by head coach Haruna Jabang of Medina FC FS. And playing here for Falcons. Ball being led to Mulani Chati. Senelo 21. Give and it will be a marathon of pace here. Ultimately, the number 24 of Falcons FC, Simon Kamara, has brought down a Medina player. And it will be a foul. Cricket being taken by their captain Tijan Baduka, who sent a long 21. Headed ball from Amarana Sisao. The central referee state is refusing. It will be a free kick, a foul. That Medina FC have the benefit. Ball being taken quickly now to their number 12 in Gambia. Headed ball to their number 5 and it went straight to the hands of goalkeeper Jibril Fai. Earlier on, Medina head coach has made double substitution. FS, what are you hoping to see in that double substitution?
That's what tells you that the coach believes he needs this game and he wants to impress himself and the fans at large, because knowing very well that they don't seem to deserve to lose this game by looking at their game position right now and the way they are playing. But it's just that the goal is not coming for them. You can see they are now controlling the ball. Falcons have some tactical display against them onto how to frustrate them. So I think the coach knew very well he needs some energy. That's why he brought in some fresh legs. And who knows, maybe some of them are people that can come and make some thunderous shot.
Indeed, and it will be a throw that Falcons FC have the benefit in the left-hand side of the playing field. On the stands, we can see Medina supporters on their feet, supporting their players, clapping, singing, dropping, and it's a very colorful moment indeed. The stadium is almost jam-packed with football fans. Come on, in line numbers to witness this point encounter between Falcons and Medina FC. And Falcons ball to Alex Gomez, the number 11, to lay the ball to the number 24, and ultimately the assistant referee has to wave his flag on offside, and it will be a free kick that Medina have to benefit. Ball being taken quickly through their number 18 in Lamin Kamara, who have to throw the ball to the left hand side. Ball back to Lamin Kamara. Kamara make a shot inside the own half of Falcons FC. Headed ball from Lamin Chati, recovered ball for Medina, and their player have been dispossessed by Amarana Jalo, and it will be a foul that Falcons, or Medina rather, have to benefit in the own half of Falcons. Amarana Jalo is not happy with that referee station, and we can see the Falcons head coach is not happy with that referee station, and is currently exchanging words with the central referee. And the central referee is currently exchanging words with the head coach of Falcons FC, that is Lamin S. Jameh. And he has given the head coach a strong warning. The head coach wasn't happy with that revelation.
Yeah, I think, like I said, sometimes temptations will push them. And his player charged from behind, and the referee gives a foul. He's not happy with that charge. Perhaps he might say it is soft to him. But the referee feels there was contact from behind and gives a foul to Medina.
And it will be a free kick that Medina will benefit through their new entrance in Jere Sanyang, the number 33. We made a play to deliver that one for Medina. Two-man hold made by Jibril Fai, the goalkeeper of Falcons FC. And the free kick that Medina after benefit. Jere Fai. Jere Sanyang clear for that one. Headed towards, and that was a wide one from Jere. He could have done better.
I think there was too much of weight on the ball, and the depth was good. The power behind the ball was good. But I think the direction was very poor. He seemed to play the ball from right the middle of his foot, and it went wider, like you said. I think some other time it might be dropped between the defenders and the goalkeepers for a struggle.
And a goal kick, ball being taken quickly. Long 21 being delivered by Jibril. And that was a defended goal from Amarama Sisa, the captain of Falcons FC. And the header ball out of the play. And it will be a throw that Medina have to benefit through Mudu for Lamin Baji. Another throw after a well defended ball from Falcons number 12 in Nawettan, a throw that Medina will benefit again. This time around, they have number 22 will deliver that ball for Medina. That is Ibrahim Ajaro. Jaro sent a long range one deep in the 80-yard box of Falcons FC. Headed ball from the captain in Amarana Sisa. Now to Isenu Sa, who lead the ball and the left hand side of the playing field. Player going towards the own half. Now Amarana Jalo, he leads the ball again to Nuru Jame, the number 22 of Falcons. Jame trying to switch the play, the cross came inside, a deflection, and he went straight to the hands of Medina goalkeeper into Jan Bajinka, who sent a long 21. Deep in the own half of Falcons FC. Headed ball to Lamarana or to Amarana Sisao of Falcons. The recovered ball for Jerry Sanyang for Medina FC. The left hand side who's driving so past that player and intercept ball from Mudulamin Chati. Now to Amarana Jalo. We let the ball in the left hand side of the playing field. He finds the number 24 in Simon Kamara. Still going, driving towards the 80-yard box of Medina. A low cross, well blocked by the number 2 of Medina FC in Lamin Baji and the goalkeeper. Intijan Bajinka have to get that ball for Medina FC. Intijan will deliver that one for Medina. The captain said, and the left one in the own half of Falcons FC. Headed one to Amarana Sisao, who has to send the ball out of the playing field for a throw. And Mudulamin Chati of Falcons is down on the ground after politely toiled with Amarana Jalo. Checking quickly, a long length one, and it went wide, and it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have to benefit again. And it's a very colorful moment indeed at the Serekunda East Stadium. Football fans, it's always interesting events to see football fans coming out in line number support their various teams. How do you describe local football?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the best football in the Gambia. It has taken us some nearly couple of years ago for us to be able to convince the local fans to come and watch our National League games. But coming to Nawettan, I think the Federation recognizes the fact that Gambians embrace local Nawettan so much so that is why they came up with a Super Nawettan, where they can also have the taste of the fans. So no doubt, especially Serekunda is here. It's not a new center when it comes to producing more fans that are coming to watch the game. So you can see the entire park right now is full to its capacity as of now before the second game starts. So it's very, very, very interesting. Local football to me is the best football in the country here.
Best football in the country, and you can see why the football fans are coming out in line numbers to watch local football. Now to Isenu Sa, the number 16 of Falcons. That was a brilliant touch from Sa. He lead the ball to Nawettan. The cross came inside the 80-yard box of Medina. Now Amarana Jalo leads the ball to Muru Jame. Jame tried to drive towards the 80-yard box of Medina. A cross came inside and went straight to the number 17 Omar Ture of Medina. And the rebound came inside. Kati delivered that ball for Falcons FC. And ball to goalkeeper in Bajinka. Sent a long lengthy one. And a recovered ball here for Falcons FC. To Mudulamin Chati. Have to intercept that ball away for a throw that Medina FC will benefit in the left hand side of the playing field. And they are number 33 in Jerry Sanyang. Take that one quickly. He leaves the ball to Lamin Baji. The number 2 back to Jerry Sanyang. The number 33 Jerry cross lead inside. And the left leads to the hands of goalkeeper in Jibril 5. And 5 has get that ball for Falcons FC. And he's not amazed to deliver that ball for Falcons. Falcons are searching for their second, or is it the first victory or second victory of the tournament? A ball being sent from Jibril 5 across the inside, and Alex Gomez was caught in an offside position, and the assistant referee has to wave his flag for an offside, a free kick that Medina will benefit. Their goalkeeper, Bajinka, sent a long left one. Ball being intercepted by Isenu Sar. Headed ball to Sidi. Another brilliant headed ball from Alex Gomez. And Medina has recovered that ball through their number 6 in Adama Jallo. Play goes on to the central referee. Was given an advantage for Medina and he have to foul that one. And it will be a foul, a free kick that Medina FC will benefit. Adama Jallo take that one quickly. Release the ball to the number 2 in Lamin Baji. Now to the number 10 in Kautu Sidon. Shot then wide and it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC will benefit again. And it is still 2-1 in favor of Falcons and they are currently leading the tie against Medina FC. FS, what are you hoping to see from the Medina head coach? Hence they are currently down by 2-1.
Well, I think he has made some couple of changes and Falcons are yet to effect. And he has seen to it that the changes he has made, I think he need to give them some time also to see what is going to come out of that one. But just right now they have done a couple of changes and another player is already on the touchline about to come in. I wonder why they were not all brought together, or maybe because we have not seen any player that claimed to be changed here. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense to make 2 windows and it seems like another 2 players are coming in. So I think sometimes he needs some tactical changes in the field than changing the entire team like that within this time.
And a cross being signed inside the 80-yard box of Falcons FC. And Medina will try to do something. Now to Lamin Jeju. Jeju rolls the ball to the number 17 in Omar Kure, driving towards the 80-yard box of Falcons. A cross came inside. That was a tap ball from Kausu Sayang and against Sesdo Jibril Fry. Jibril get his timing right again.
Yes, he is very steady. He is a young upcoming goalkeeper and it seems like he's also learning very well. Remember, the Falcons head coach is the goalkeeping trainer on the divisional team of Falcons. So I think his department will not be questionable. Yeah. So the boy is doing very well and he also have another understudy who is coming up who is also a very good goalkeeper. So he takes his time. He got that one very right.
So for Medina, through their number 2 in Lamin Baji, and intercept ball from Mudu Lamin Chanti, and it will be another throw that Medina has the benefits. Lamin Baji deliver that one, and it's a recovered ball for Falcons FC to their number 2 in Shleman Danka, who sent a long length one, and Medina recovered that one again to Lamin Baji, who is driving towards and being well this process, and it will be a throw that Medina FC have the benefit again, and Lamin try to connect with Kausu Sayang, number 10, driving towards the 80-yard box of Falcons, still going across, and that was 2-4, and it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have the benefit again. One of their players is down on the ground, and the central referee has to pause the game to call the medical team that will assess the player. That is the number 16. Isenu Sar is down on the ground and he will be receiving assistance from the medical team. And it seems that Sar will be back on his feet any moment from now, and he will be going off the playing pitch in the sidelines. And it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have the benefit. Their goalkeeper, Jibril Fry, will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. Fry is in the long left one in the left-hand side of the play. That was a well-defended ball from Mudulan in Chachi. It will be a throw that Falcons, Medina rather, will benefit. You can see the Falcon player that is Isenu Sar is on the sidelines receiving treatment from the medical team. Can this be a worry moment from the technical bench of Falcons?
Yeah, currently he is the match winner for them if the game ends like this, because remember he assisted the first goal and scored the second goal by himself, and it seems like he's been given more energy from the starting of the game, and it's a 3 o'clock game. And my worry is we have not seen from the referee any sort of a cooling break. So I think maybe he's feeling some fatigue or some muscle issues, but he seems to be ready to come back.
Because inside the 80-yard box, the headed one through Amarana Sesdo of Falcons FC, and Medina. Now Jerry Sanyang lays the ball to the left hand side of the play through Lamin Baji, and Baji has to roll the ball to Mudu Lamin Ying. Cross game inside the 8-yard box, headed one from Mudu Lamin Chati. Another intercept ball is sent out of the playing pitch through the number 17 in Amarana Jalo of Falcons FC. Substitution for Medina, and their number 6 will be going off the playing field. That is Adama Jalo. Adama will be going off the playing pitch, and also the number 2 in Lamin Baji will all enjoy the rest of the game in the substitution bench. The new entrants are the number 16 in Omar Bayo and the number 11 in Ibrahim Asane. And Medina will try to operate in the left hand side through Kausu Sanyang, who roll the ball to the number 17. He will try to surpass that player, or the number 11 back to Kausu, the number 10. Bring that play, a shot! Another brilliant save from Jibril. That was a perfect shot from Kausu. Evans, what a save again from Jibril. Another brilliant shot from Kausu, and Jibril denied that ball.
Yeah, I think he feels some inches in his glove, and but thank God he is okay to go. That was a thunderous shot. That was a very good shot, and you can see the player dilly-dallied away from the central defense line before releasing that shot there. But the goalkeeper got it right, and he saved his team.
And it will be a play here for Falcons through Alex Gomez. He surpassed that player. Back to Alex. And Mudu Lamin Ying has won that one for Medina. And Omar Ture, they are number 17. And on the left hand side, driving towards the own half of Falcons. A cross kick inside the 8-yard box. Another intercept ball now to the number 12. A shot. And that was too wide from the number 12 of Medina FC. And that is Gemma Jaju, and it will be a double substitution, the first one for Falcons FC. And
yeah, I think they are now taking Alex off. We have not seen much from him, and he is such a very good and pacey footballer, but you can see that his runs have not been as expected, so he is the one making off there for Falcons.
And Isim Sar also went up.
Yeah, Sar, for him also, I think he has given it all. Like I said, he went down, and the coach knew very well that this is a game where I don't need to even be a man down for some seconds in the game. So why taking the risk of keeping him down while the others are on the bench?
Both players will enjoy the rest of the game in the substitution bench, being replaced by the number 10 in Mohamed Sonko and the number 6 in Idrissa Sanya. That is the double substitution being made by Falcons FC head coach. That is the head coach of Falcons in Lamin S. Jame, and a cross came inside the 8-yard box of Falcons. Lamin Chadi has to convert or have to save that danger for Falcons FC. Headed ball now to Omar Ture and Medina FC number 10, Kausu Sanya. Ball being defended by Amarana Sesdo, the number 4 of Falcons FC. And it will be a throw that Medina has to benefit. Ball Omar Ture to Jerry Sanyang, who lays the ball to Omar Ture, and Ture was unable to get that one. And the ball is out of play. It will be
for the captain Amara. He has been playing for the 4th division at some games, even though he doesn't make much position. I think he played 1 or 2 games where he didn't even play up to 20 minutes in each of those games. So I think his involvement with the 4th division is an experience for him, but is he utilizing that? That's the question, because many blunders football from him from the first half to the second half. We are yet to see that kind of a strong central defender who was partnering, who was learning from Sekou Jata alias Kazola.
And the Falcon player is down on the ground. The central red has to force the game to call the medical team to attend the player. And you're watching live. It is the Gambia 24 TV. Don't forget to like and follow our channels both on Facebook and YouTube. And it is the live coverage of the first game of the day between Falcons and Medina. And Falcons are currently leading by 2 goals to 1. Thanks to a wonderful strike from Hussein Sar, and he made an assist. And a throw that Falcons will benefit in the left hand side of the playing pitch. And their number 26, Modulamin Chati, will deliver that ball for Falcons. He sent a long lane to one. Now to their number 6 in this process. And Medina will try to play here to their number 4. Modulamin driving forward. He sent a long lane to one, giving the whole half over Falcons SC. And the same, and the play goes on till the Sanford. Now to Omar Toure, the number 17 of Medina. He will roll that one to Jared, the number 23. In this process by Amarana Jaro of Falcons FC. As Medina have to recover that ball again after an obstacle from Amarana. Ball to take it quickly. Now Jared, we couldn't find Omar, who was in an upside position, have to let that ball away for a goal kick that Falcons FC will benefit. Their goalkeeper Omar Jibril Fay will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. And the mini stadium is down back. It's another substitution for Medina FC. Their number 23
is going up.
Ibrahim Ajaro. And he's been replaced by the number 7 in Alpha Omar Sow for Medina. Another substitution for Falcons this time around. Their number 2 will be going off. That is Noah Sesdo. Noah has been playing wonders for Falcons in today's encounter.
Yeah, I think he is the best energetic player today for them. And he has also given it all after seeing Usainu goes up. So we can say the starting pairing of Usainu and he himself together with Jallo are all gone off with the exception of only Abdurrahman Jallo.
And he will be replaced by Mohamed Seydika for Falcons FC, and it will be a goal kick. Falcons goal triple fight, deliver that goal, and ahead one from the number 16 of Medina. Another shot, and Noah said he wasn't able to control that ball from Falcons FC, and it was an intercept for Falcons captain Amarana. First game inside. Gets used to the hands of goalkeeper Jibril Fay for Falcons FC. And Jibril will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. Jibril sent a long left to one, pitch in the own half of Medina. Medina have to intercept that one. And Muglan has to send the ball to their number 11. Ball will be delivered to the number 12 in Gambia Chaju. Cross game inside, header one. Now to the number 6 of Falcons FC. That was a brilliant play from Idrissa Sanyang to Amarana. Now to the number 10. The new entrance in the second half, Mohamed Sonko. Sonko back to Idrissa Sanyang. Sanyang tried to release Abdurrahman. That was too wide. And Abdurrahman eventually couldn't move an inch to get that ball. And Medina to Namin Baji. Baji leads the ball to the number 11 in Ibrahim Asane. The far left hand side. Being well by the number 14 of Falcons FC in Ibrahim Mansari. And the ball is out of play. It will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have to benefit. And their goalkeeper Jibril Fay will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. Jibril is not in a haste to deliver that one because his team are currently leading by 2 goals to 1. Jibril is stopping his players to go in one side of the playing pitch instead of playing to the own half of Medina, and Abdurrahman have to head that ball for Idrissa Sanyang. Also, Mohamed Sonkorada being dispossessed by Modulamin. The cross kick inside, another defended ball from Falcons captain Amarana. And Omar Toure will get that one. He surpassed 2 Falcon players, and that was a brilliant speech from Omar. And it will bring it through that Medina FC have the benefit. Good found rather, a free kick that they will benefit. And then number 18, Lamin Kamara will deliver that ball. Kamara send a long 21. Switch the play in the left hand side and intercept ball. And Falcons have won that ball again too. They are number 10 in Mohamed Sonko. During this process, and Medina will have a play here to Ibrahim Asane. Beautiful ball of exchange, and that was an excellent showcase of skills. Defended ball from the number 14 of Falcons FC. That is Ibrahim Mansal. Medina are pressing high to make sure that they will find the equalizing goal, but Falcons are defending well, and it seems like they try to hit Medina through their counterplay efforts.
Yeah, I think this is why even at the beginning of the game, the two captains have to share a toss between them to choose which post to play, because most of the time teams want to start on this side and then end up on this side, because the topography of the field means that if you are on this side of the field, it means you are playing down. And this side is always defensive and very difficult for you to put the ball up. And that's what Falcons are managing with right now. They have barely about 8 minutes plus any added on time for them to keep up what they are doing now.
So for Medina being taken quickly, it's now Omar Toure, who was unable to lift the Kausu, and that was a well defended ball from Mudilan in Chate, and Abdurrahman Jalo is down on the ground holding his muscles. It seems like he's having some fatigue on his muscles.
I don't think they should lose him, because at this moment he's the only dictating player in the middle. He's the one that can cool the tempo down. He's the one that can dictate the game for Falcons at the moment. So I don't think it's a predominantly good time for them to lose him.
Jibril also on the ground, the goalkeeper.
Yes, for Jibril, I think as a goalkeeper, he has the line scene to be on the ground as long as 8 minutes. But that means every minute the referee will also take into account, which means that we will be expecting a little bit higher in added on time at the end of the minutes.
Abdurrahman is out of the playing field, and will be continue receiving assistance from the medical team on the sidelines. Jibril is still on the ground, receiving medication from the Red Cross, and it seems like he is back on his playing feet. The throw that Medina have to benefit. Been delivered up on air, play goes on, said the central referee, rebound, and that was too wide from the number 5 of Medina FC in Manina Baji, and the ball is out of play. A goal kick that Falcons have to benefit. Goalkeeper Jibril 5 will deliver that ball for Falcons FC. Jibril sent a long lengthy one in the left hand side of the playing field. A headed ball from Omar Toure. Now Falcons through their number 15 in Mohamed Singachai, who tried to see the player. Ultimately, he was unable to lay speed to number 2 before Simon Kamara. A throw for Medina. Mudilan has to send a long lengthy one wide in the own half of Falcons FC. And that was another defending ball from Mudilan Chati, and it will be a throw that Medina, after benefit Jared, has to throw that one quickly towards Kausu Sanyang, the number 10, who brilliantly controlled that ball, still driving towards the 8-yard box of Falcons. And that was another defended ball from Amarana Sisao of Falcons FC, and a throw that Medina, after benefit Jared Omar Toure, delivered that ball to Jared Sanyang. They are number 33, and it's another throw that Medina after benefit again in the whole half of Falcons. And Omar Toure will again deliver that ball for Medina FC. Toure send a long length one in the own half of Falcons. The header one, header defended ball from Amarana. Abdurrahman Jalo, and it will be a corner that Medina have to benefit, and another second corner in the 9 minutes of the second half that Medina are benefiting. Omar Toure throw the ball to Jared. Jared move back to Omar Toure, and the assistant referee has to wave his flag on offside that Falcons FC have to benefit in their own half after a Medina player was caught in an offside position. Still 2-1 in favor of Falcons FC here at the Serapunda East Mini Stadium, and it is the fourth game of the day. You're watching live in the Gambia 24 TV, and it's shot from Mudilan in Chati, and Falcons recovered, or Medina recovered that one again to Mudilan in now Kausu. Play the ball to Omar Toure, they are number 17. Win this contest by the number 12 of Falcons. City, and that was a brilliant defended ball. The throw, Medina will benefit. Kausu Sanya delivered the ball to Omar Ture. Ture leads the ball to Kausu. Cross game inside, and it went straight to the hands of Jibril Fai, the goalkeeper of Falcons FC. And that was a good cross from Omar or Kausu Sanya of Medina FC. And Jibril sent a long range one, hitting the own half of Falcons FC. Another headed ball. And eventually the central replace blew this was far outside. Another double substitution for Falcons. What does this substitution mean?
Another time to wind down some seconds of the clock here. This is why I said it is not advisable to throw all your guns in at that time. And, they have a chance to do that, to waste some time. And as it stands now, they have almost about 3 minutes plus any added on time from this end of the game here tonight. So that's a changes for them.
Abdurrahman going out.
Yeah, Abdurrahman, like I said, I think he has also given all. This lad Jamme coming in is the brother to the assistant coach, Adama Jamme, and he's also a tall man, very good in fighting. Not good tactically on the ball, but I think he has the energy to fight.
That was a double substitution made by head coach of Falcons, and it will be a throw that Medina have the benefit on the left hand side of the playing pitch. Lamin Kaji ruled the ball to Mudu Lamin Yin. Ball back to Mudu Lamin Yin, the number 4 of Medina. Mudu Lamin Yin tried to make a cross, yes, inside the 80-yard of Falcons. Another defended ball from Mudu Chati, a Falcon player down on the ground, but the central is not interested with that foul. The cross game inside, low one from Omar Ture. And it will be a defensive one for Falcons. Ball straight to the number 11 of Medina, who was trying to do a bicycle kick, but unfortunately who was unable to get that one. And it will be a throw that Falcons have to benefit. They are number 25, Simon Kamara on the ground. The central ref has to pause the game to call the medical team that are currently attending the player, Simon Kamara. FS, what do you think Medina should add on to find the back of the net before the end of the final whistle? And Simon will be out of the playing field through the stretcher, release on the stretcher, and will be going off the playing field. Simon also has been a good player for Falcons in today's encounter, and eventually it seems like he is injured going off the playing pitch through the stretcher. What do you think? Are you hoping to see another substitution from the Falcon head coach?
I'm not predominantly expecting that, but I think it is due to the temperature. Again and again and again, I will talk about that. The 3 o'clock game sometimes can be very, very, very much tense and hectic, especially for these young ones who have never experienced Nawettan football on this ground here.
And it will be a play here for Medina through their number 12 in Lamin. The shot went wide across the crossbar, and it will be a goal kick that Falcons FC have to benefit again. These almost 40 minutes have been played in the second half in today's encounter. And any moment from now, the fourth official will show the added minutes.
In about 5 minutes?
And Medina recovered that ball to Omar Ture, and number 17 in this process by Falcons number 8 in Mohamed Jame. And the ball being taken freely. The fourth official have added 5 minutes cross game inside. It went straight to the hands of Falcons goalkeeper in Jibril 5. 5 minutes have been added in the, on top of what they have already played in the second half of the game. 5 minutes to go, FS. What are you hoping to expect in the remaining 5 minutes, both Falcons and Medina?
Yeah, like you said, 5 minutes to go, and it's a matter of a question. Can Falcons defend the 5 minutes? And if they add anything here, we might say it's all about can Medina also play some beautiful tactical football to go forward and play some business football to get a goal. This is where we know a compact team.
Medina through the number 11, who have to roll the ball to the number 16. A sweet up play to Omar Toure in the far left hand side of the playing pitch. A cross game inside the 18-yard box of Falcons. A four-headed one. Another headed ball for Falcons FC. Now Lamin Baji have to safeguard that ball for a throw that they will benefit. And he rolled the ball. So Mudu Lamin Ning, the number 4. A cross game inside the 80-yard box of Falcons. A headed one. And eventually Omar Toure have to find a Falcon player. And it will be a foul that Falcons FC will benefit after Noah Sedi was brought down. Noah is still on the ground. It seems like he is having some difficulties, and the central ref has to pause the game for the medical team to attend Noah Sedi, the number 12 of Falcons FC.
It's a hectic game. I think this is a game which also teaches us that even the Red Cross or the medical teams need some energy. We've seen them very busy. You'll be attending a particular player, and just from there, before you get back to your resting point or cooling point, you are called again to go in for another player. So I think they have been very much busy, especially in this latter part of the game here.
And Sedi is still receiving assistance from the medical team. And in the second game, where Bidan Kade will play against Makta Warriors, we'll be also bringing you the live coverage of the 5 p.m. game shortly. And it will be a free kick that Falcons FC have to benefit. Jibril 5, their goalkeeper, it seems like he will be the player to deliver that ball for Falcons. It seems like it will be Mudu Lamin Chati, the number 26, who have to send. And I'm going to deep in the own half of Medina FC, a headed ball. Now through Mudu Lamin, the number 4, who have to send a long length one, a 4-headed one from Mudu Lamin Chati. Now Medina through their number 10, in County Sanyang, driving towards the 80-yard box, a low one, a block ball from Falcons centre backs, and Falcons won that one through Mohamed Jamed in this process. Medina, ball you go to Lamin Genyo, the number 12, and Lamin eventually was unable to control that ball, and Mohamed Sonko will play for Falcons FC through Simon Kamara, the number 24, operating in the left-hand side of the playing pitch, and Mudu Lamin recovered that ball, roll it to the goalkeeper in Tijan Bajinka, and Bajinka back to the number 5 of Medina in Manina Baji to Omar Toure, and eventually the ball is out of the playing pitch. Toure is not happy with the referee's decision or the assistant referee's decision, and the ball is out of play. It will be a throw that Falcons will benefit. Mudu Lamin Chati is not in his to deliver that ball for his team, that is Falcons FC. In the left hand side of the playing pitch, and Mudu Lamin sends long length one deep in the own half, and Simon Kamara recover that ball for Falcons FC. Medina trying to play from the back. Intercept ball here through their number 16 in Omar Bayo to Omar Toure, and Toure ball being blocked back to Omar Bayo, the number 16. Bayo make a pass to the number 4 in Mudu Lamin Ying, to the number 18 in Lamin Kamara. Kamara back to Omar Toure, the far left hand side of the playing pitch. Medina dragging all dogs to find equalizing goal. Intercept one here, and it will be a free kick for Medina. This will be their last chance of the game, FS.
44 minutes, meaning we are done into the 4 minutes of added on time. But remember, there were some couple of times when 2 players goes down, so we expect at least a minimum of a minute added on to the additional 5 minutes here. So still, drama can happen.
Free kick that Medina have to benefit to Omar Toure, and the goalkeeper Jibril Fai have to make 3-man walls for Falcon. A cross game inside, and Jibril get that one for Falcons FC. And eventually the central referee score.
That's the final whistle. Falcons winning the game by 2 goals to 1. I think it's a well-deserved win. and a congrats to Falcons. I think the question here is, will the man of the match be Usenu or Jibril, the goalkeeper? He has done very well to keep his team in the game.
And that is the final whistle from the central referee. And Falcons FC have won the game by 2-1. And they will be going home with the 3 points here at the Serakunda East Stadium. Well, thank you very much, our wonderful viewers. In the post-match interview with the head coach of that is Medina, Haruna Jabang. Today your boys lose their second game against Falcons FC. What was the expectation ahead of this crucial encounter?
Yeah, the expectation toward this game was to win this game. That was the main expectation because we came here, we believe that we are going to win this game. But unfortunately for us, it didn't go on our way. But that's football for you. Sometimes you prepared well and you come here, then the results go the other way around. So that's it.
You can say your team were really high when it comes to ball possession in this encounter, but eventually they couldn't go home with the maximum 3 points as needed. And also, Modu Nying, who is a plenty. Is this, how will you describe his plenty?
No, honestly speaking, he's not our main penalty taker. Our main penalty taker missed this game, that's why. Because he's the team captain. So we miss him today, I think, because looking at the goals we concede today, I think from 2 set pieces. Because I believe with him around, I don't think we will concede such goals. But that's football for you. Modu is part of it because he normally took so many penalties for this team and he scored all. So today is his first time to miss a penalty for this team.
Last season you went home with 2 trophies, that is the knockout and the Super Cup. Are we hoping to see Medina as one of the most decorated teams in this year's Nawettan to go home with a trophy?
Yeah, for sure. We cannot play this Nawettan without having a trophy. We believe that we will come back on our next game with a different fashion. But this game is like, that's football because we prepared well. Expectation was high, but we cannot change the results. That's it.
So after a good of the team, what are you going to expect ahead of your next game?
Our next game, we believe that we are going all out. We are going to learn from our mistakes today. We take the positive from today's game, then we add up to that. And we just assured that come on our next game on Thursday next, we'll march out victorious against Bradford.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Well, Coach, congratulations. Today your boys go home with the maximum 3 points. That is Coach Lamin S. Jame. So what was the expectation of today's encounter against Medina?
For sure. I know, I come to collect 3 points. Because when I heard that I'm the same group with Medina, because Medina beat me last year, I said I'm going to pay, but I'm going to collect the maximum point today. That's what my boys, that's what I told my boys. So unfortunately, we only got the 3 points.
Yeah, we can see a brilliant exchange of balls being made by among Falcon players, but especially the performer of the game. Many will be saying that Jibril should go home with the man of the match. How will you describe Jibril's outstanding performance today?
Yeah, sure, he's outstanding. He's the one who made me to win this game. Yeah, definitely, because he saved the penalty during during the match. Yeah, who knows, that penalty could be scored. That he might decide the game.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he saved the penalty. Yes.
And a crucial ball being played inside the meat of the play. We see some brilliant players like Abdurrahman Jalo and the likes of the second goal scorer. That is the number 16. That is Sesdo, scoring and also making an assist. How will you express or how will you describe your team performance in today's encounter?
Yeah, during our selection, based on the training ground, according to their performance. For Abdurrahman is exceptional, of course. He's a really hard-working player. For Usainu, the second goal, we trained at the training ground. He really had my assistant told him what we do in the training ground. So that's it.
As a goalkeeper trainer at the Falcons first divisional team, are we hoping to see Jibril, coming to play in Falcons jersey in the upcoming seasons?
I promise you, I will register Jibril in first division, inshallah. And Jibril will have a debut. He will have a debut in Falcons in first division, inshallah.
So as your boys back home with the 3 points, what are you going to expect in your next encounter?
Next game, yes. Unless we see leagues playing, we see the results. Because that pool, you can have 7 points, you sit. You can have 3 points, you qualify, depending on the results. Yes, because still Medina have 2 games to play. Us, we have 1 game. And Leeds also have 2 games. So unfortunately, Maktab and Bijenke, they are the last game. So we see how best for the results of today's game. Then we will know next month we're going for draw over 3 points. Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Wish you good.